is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
Breaking news at 11 and a catastrophic crash in a North Hills neighborhood. This video just in from Air 7 HD. Eyewitnesses saying one of the drivers ran away from the scene of this crash, leaving behind another driver injured. This is the intersection of Nordoff and Burnett. That injured person taken by paramedics to a nearby trauma center. The collision also shearing off a fire hydrant, sending a huge geyser of water into the air. One of the vehicles jumping a curb, skidding down the sidewalk, slamming into a fence at a very large apartment complex. A lot of people in the neighborhood coming out to take a look at all the damage. The search for the driver who ran away is ongoing. The semi-automatic pistol he tried to ditch was quickly found and later determined to be a ghost gun, untraceable by law enforcement. Officers also recovering a gun holster containing a loaded ammunition magazine. Jamie Vandevelde, a 43-year-old resident of Los Angeles, now facing charges of felony carjacking, felony evading, and one count of felony hit and run. This police shooting incident from May 17th will be reviewed by the Board of Police Commissioners to make sure the tactics and the use of deadly force in this case are in line with the standards and rules of the LAPD. Breaking news tonight, the Senate passing its first bipartisan gun safety bill in decades, hours after controversial Supreme Court ruling on guns. The legislation passing 65-33 during a late-night vote. Now it needs to clear the House before it can go to the president's desk for a signature. The bill includes expanded background checks for young gun buyers, among other measures. Earlier today, the Supreme Court threw out a New York law placing restrictions on who can carry concealed weapons, effectively expanding gun rights. President Biden calling it, quote, a bad decision. And on Capitol Hill, the January 6th committee revealing that former President Donald Trump's effort to use the Justice Department to overturn the election failed because a few men in key positions refused to go along with it. Trump appointees who testified under oath that the president's false election claims and what he was asking them to do were a bridge too far. Eyewitness News reporter Christian Cordero with that, and the members of Congress who sought pardons from Donald Trump. Christian.
Mark, it's been a big week, right? The fourth hearing on Tuesday had poll workers and state election officials really describing what they endured to protect themselves and their oath. It was dense with emotion. Today's hearing was dense with information. We really got a peek inside the Oval Office as the former president grew more desperate to overturn the election. In its